Welcome back to another video. This is just a bit of an extra. So I parked up, previous video I parked up at Crewe, down the alley, down the road. So waste-wise are just at the top. You can see waste-wise, just parked there, and then just round corners of Thackeray's. But ever since I've been coming to Crewe for the last year, there's been this derelict farm. Now this farm is massive. It is huge. Now, that gate's always been shut. I'll go down there in a minute. But my missus thinks it'd be good footage, just for the channel, because it's like a bit extra. So this place is massive. I want to do it before it gets dark. I've had a little wander around. There's a Thackeray's in the distance, one of ours. So that, yeah, this is a derelict farm. There's the house. Massive. I'm thinking 4, 5 bedroom house. But these are the outhouse bits. I don't want to go in too much because it is falling apart. But the old cattle sheds. It's just a shame someone's been down and put alt windows through. Smashed alt windows. But these will have been cattle, because there's the troughs that they'd have fed out of. And then there's like little rooms, there's a staircase there. But it's massive. It's huge, goes all the way down there. We'll go back round that way in a minute. This is where they keep all the... They put it in there and they let it fester and fester, and it... I can't think what it's called now. If you know in the comments, let me know what it actually is. But the sheds... And it goes all the way down there. Now, when I was in tankering and we were tipping in tanks, which is very similar to a tank that's just round here, we tip into them or take out of them. We put slurry and all sorts in it. But I'm assuming the other side of that, normally there's a lagoon. They're the tyres that they would put the sheets down on and stuff. But it's obviously, it's been like this for a lot of years, or a few years. And everything's just mounded up, taking those bales and stuff. But it goes right down there. This would be a tank that you put all your, either your digestate in and stuff like that. This is where they obviously mucked the sheds out, pushed it down here. There could even be a lagoon on the other side of that. That'd be the tank. I know this is not to do with trucking, but my missus thinks it'd be a good video, extra video. But all the sheds, apparently these were on fire. Someone set fire to them a while ago. Just collared 2 kids that had been fishing in the lake, and they said that someone had set fire to it, but someone's actually bought it. So they must be doing it up, possibly. If I had the money, I'd want to do it up just as a place to live, not as a farm really, because it's massive lands. But I'm thinking, how old is it and how long has it been left? Because these are fertiliser bags, and them fertiliser bags are not old, because I've delivered fertiliser bags in that colour. So it's getting a bit dark, so I want to try and get round it as quick as I possibly can. So we just wandered down here, but these are, I'm taking it, this could have been a with that, a milking shed. The cows would go in that, but is it a milking trough? But all this brickwork in mega road, but all the cows would have sat down over there in them troughs. But all this has been like this for a fair few years. You can't really get into a lot of it. There's all that down there. I don't really want to go down there, it's a bit dangerous, but it's a hell of a size farm, just left to ruin, but apparently it's been sold. All this would have, all that's got cow crap in it, goes under the floor. That's where we would tip like milk and stuff, and then they pull it out and they go spread it onto the fields. But here's all the bays, and there's piping there, 4-inch piping. All the bays for the cows to lie down in and eat and rest and stuff between milking. Yeah, it's yeah, this is like the milking bit, I think. Yeah, it is. All the milking bits. Yeah, it was a milking farm. And it's massive. It's a huge farm. Never seen anything quite like it. I know farms are big, but this is a hell of a size. Sorry, I'm smoking and I should be vaping. All these buildings, now you know, this has been up and running for years, but how much did it cost back in the day to build? Now, I did have a little walk through here. It is so eerie, it is unreal, but I'm not going to stay long. But then you walk out onto like the forecourt and there's the house. Massive spot, huge house. Look at all these. I'm assuming like these were outbuildings for some reason, for things. But you can't actually see into the house because it's all boarded up. But I bet there's a lot of memories here, and it's all falling apart and all dropping. You can't actually get into the house itself. It's all thingied up. But it's a beautiful, absolute beautiful spot. Absolute gorgeous spot. Wonder if we can get out that way. But yeah, just a quick video really. It's not going to be a long one. What's it going to be? 4, 5, maybe 6 bedroomed house. Spooky, really spooky. We've just walked sort of down that bit and down the bottom. But it's one hell of a farm. I think if you had £1 million, a couple of £1 million, you could quite easily do this spot up. Oh yeah, we can get through this bit, which would be, I don't know, yeah, it'd be the main drive in, their drive. Obviously you can see it hasn't been thingied for years. So this is in Crewe. We're just tipping up the road, and I think people have just come down here and chucked the rubble here, unless they've put that here to stop cars and stuff driving down and that. But there's the outhouse building there, and then obviously the main house, which we can see from this side. Which I'm assuming would be the front room possibly, and then there's a conservatory on that side of the house. But it's an absolutely beautiful building, amazing farm. And what's happened, how did it get into that state? Did the farmer die, and the family just couldn't take it on? Did he have no family at all? There's a story behind it, isn't there? So this is what you do when you're in. I would never find this place just doing general haulage. You're just lucky where some of the places that you go, you find some of these places whilst parked up for the night. Night, as long as it's getting a bit cold. It's getting dark now, so I'm glad I'm not walking around that farm anymore. But yeah, we're parked up. Looks like either a bird strike or bird poo on the visor. But here we are, parked up for the night. She's cleaner than I thought she'd be when I got back off me little break. But yeah, it's getting dark. It's going to be curtain shut time. So yeah, this is just a little bit of a video of where we're parked. My missus said just get it on. Good footage, massive place. You know, I can't even describe how big it is. That's just part of what I've just walked around. I bet it's got some stories behind it. But was a milking farm and then just left for ruin. But someone's bought it, and it'd be interesting to see what they do with it, because you could make it into all sorts. Holiday cottages, couldn't you? Holiday outlets, change the barns, storage place. You could do everything with it. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. We've had tea. Previous video was me getting here, finishing the video here. This is just a little bit extra. I wanted to have a little walk around, which I've done. It was a bit lighter earlier, so it's getting a bit darker now. It's curtain shut time, I think, and ring the wife and edit this for you to watch. I'll probably edit this middle of the week or something like that. Just gonna go back in the truck, edit today's video and get that on for you, and we shall see you in the next video.